everyone, welcome back to my channel. So since I have moved to Canada, many people have been asking me that what are the pros and cons of living in Canada. So I thought why not make a video and clear all their doubts. So here I am. But before I start, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. So let's talk about the seasons first. There are 4 distinct and beautiful seasons in Canada. That is spring, summer, fall and winter. The spring is usually from March until May, and during this season you will see leaves popping out from the trees, grasses turning green, roads clearing up. It basically brings life back into the Canadians. So yeah, the spring is very beautiful here. And then comes the summer. Yes, people are crazy about summer here. They wait for the whole year so that they can go out on the road trips, do camping, do barbecue outside their houses and stuff like that. So people really enjoy summer here. And then comes this fall. The fall is most amazing season. I think it's most amazing season for me because I am a nature lover and I see red, yellow, green, brown color everywhere, leaves falling off from the tree, and it's so beautiful and breathtaking that you will fall in love with this season. Yeah, with this season. So it's very beautiful. And then comes the winter. Yeah, you all must have heard about winters in Canada. So winters are very harsh over here, except few cities like Vancouver, they get moderate winters, but in Calgary where I am living, the winter is very harsh over here. The temperature can even drop up to -15 to -20 degrees Celsius. It becomes very cold and chilly outside. And top of the snow, you also get winds blowing. Like, wind chills are so cold that you cannot even stay outside for a minute. So it's very difficult for you if you are using a public transportation. Yeah, that's a con, that if you are using a public transportation in Canada during the winters, it can be very hard for you because the temperature is so low outside and that you will not be able to stand even for a minute if you are not covered up very nicely. That's the con of living in Canada, that winters are very harsh. Now let's talk about the cost of living in Canada. So if you are living alone, you can end up saving some amount of money, but if you have a family and you are only working, then it can be very tough for you to cope up with the expenses. Yes, the cost of living is very high in Canada. If you are doing a minimum wage job, that is $15 per hour right now, you will end up spending more than half of your income on the household expenses like utilities, clothing, insurance and stuff like that. The car insurance is very expensive here, so you have to think before buying a car over here because you will end up paying a lot of money in your insurance. So that's the thing here. So Vancouver and Toronto are the most expensive cities over here, and Winnipeg and Montreal being the less expensive as related to those. Calgary being average in the terms of cost of living. So if you are planning to come to Canada, plan according, like in which city you wanna go and according to your budget and everything. So cost of living can be high over here. Even if you are earning a very high income, let me give you example. A person earning $80,000 per year and a person earning $50,000 per year will end up saving almost the same amount of money, because the person earning high income, that is $80,000 per year, he will pay more and more taxes to the government. Yeah, the taxation system is very high over here. So it will not make much of a difference whether you are earning a high income or a low income, but you will end up saving something if you are earning a high income, but not that much. So according to me, a cost of living is very high in Canada. But yes, a big but, the cost of living can be high over here, but also the quality of living is very high. Canada is ranked as a top country in terms of quality of living. So it has one of the best education system, it is safe to live, it has best public health system, and it is also politically very stable. So, and even the quality of food and water is excellent over here. You don't have to use water purifier. You can just drink the tap water. Like in India, we have to purify water before drinking. Here it's not like that. So that's the very good thing about living in Canada. Now let's talk about the jobs over here. There are plenty of opportunities available over here, like part-time jobs, full-time and seasonal, but it might take few months for you to find your desired career path. So that is why I highly encourage you to start with whatever you get, and then and build your Canadian, at least 6 months of Canadian experience, and then you can gradually move to your desired career path. Canadian experience matters a lot over here. If you have a Canadian experience, you can get a job right away, but it can be a problem for some migrants because during the initial days they don't have any experience. So that's why I would suggest you that to start with whatever you get. But long story short, if you are skilled and qualified, you will definitely get a job over here. So that's a good thing. Let's talk about the transportation. So the transportation system is very good over here. The buses and trains always run on time. So even if you are using a public transit during the night, it's very safe for you. Let me give you the reference of my city, that is Calgary. The whole city is connected very nicely with the network of trains and buses. During my early years in Canada, I used public transit as a means of transportation, and it was never an issue for me to reach any place and on right time. Even if I missed a bus, I knew that the second bus would be coming very soon. So the public transportation is very, very good over here. The only con of public transportation is during the winter. Yes, if you are using a public... Sorry guys, this is my daughter. Go outside. Go play. Can you say hi? Say hi to everyone. Bye-bye. So guys, only con of public transportation here is during the winters. So if you are using a public transit, it can be hard for you to stay outside in those chilly days, because sometimes the temperature can drop to very low. So that's the hard part of public transportation over here. Now let's talk about the health and safety. So the public health system is very good over here. If you have any health related problems, it is very nicely taken care, and government also provides some of the free benefits if you have a healthcare card. So the healthcare card will free you from paying to the regular doctor visits, going to the hospital, or for any medical test. So it's very important to have a health card over here. I had most amazing experience related to my pregnancy and delivery. I was taken care out throughout my pregnancy and I had no problems related to my delivery. So my delivery was also very smooth, and even though I don't have any family support over here, so it was hard for me, but everything went well, and I have this beautiful daughter, as you can see her jumping around. So yeah, so the public health system is very good over here. But it's very important to have a healthcare card over here. If you don't have, then you will end up paying a lot of money, and you don't want that. So if you are planning to come here, as soon as you come here, apply for a healthcare card. And also I want to add one thing, that medicines are not covered in your healthcare card, so you have to pay for your medicines. Now let's talk about the schools over here. The education system is also very good over here. Public schools are itself so good that you don't have to send your child to a private school. You don't need that. Only 5% of people here send their children to private school, and rest 95% of people send their children to public school. And also one very, very important pro of living in Canada is that the primary and secondary education is free. Yes, until the age of 16 you don't have to pay any fees for your child's education, and only you have to pay for your transportation, stationery, and any extracurricular activities. So yeah, so the primary and secondary education is free over here. So what I love most about Canada is that people here are very polite and have respect for each other. So guys, these were the pros and cons of living in Canada according to my experience. And if you have any questions and queries related to my video, and if you want to know more, please do comment down below, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.